Your time starts now.
Hello, my name is Nithya, this is Sanja and Cameron, and we present SAO-Doh, which is an expansive looper we made with Stable Audio 3. There's no denying that AI in music has faced a lot of backlash from students, from the music industry, and there are several reasons. There was a whole AI music conference to discuss those reasons, and to us, two really stood out. One is music making is a process and not a final product. So we wanted to focus on the process. We also wanted musicians to maintain agency throughout that process. Additionally, music making is about pushing boundaries and not sampling from an existing data distribution. So that's also something we kept in mind. So we used this method called FlowEdit on Stable Audio Open 3. FlowEdit is an inference time text-based editing method developed for image diffusion models. And the nice thing about this is that... What is happening? OK. So with FlowEdit, you start with a source image. You have a target prompt. So you start with the tiger, you have cat, and you get a cat image. And the nice thing about this method is you can look at all the intermediate morphs from tiger to cat. So we used our method on Stable Audio, and we can hear what this sounds like. So that's a tiger. This is something in between. And this is the cat. So this is entirely generated.
So then based on this, we had a web app that is two-stage. So the first stage is Play-Doh, where we use FlowEdit that allows the users to edit the audio sample. So all they need to do is upload the sample, tell them what the sample is, and then what they want the sample to turn into. That gives them a range of intermediate audios where you can change, and then these intermediates can become source audio for the users to morph again. So this is a chainable morph process. Then we allowed the users to kind of turn all of them into sound objects and make a loop that is visualized as well. And for the sounds that are really they find interesting, they can upload and share with an online community. And then here's a demo for y'all. Oh, actually, sorry. There we go. So users can upload their samples. For example, here we have choir. You put in the source prompt, which is the choir, and then we want to change it to rainforest. So what happens is that you can add this sound as a sound object. So then you just type it in. You choose a emoticon for it, and then you generate it. Basically what happens is all of these results are intermediate audio. You can listen to them, that's the source file, and then they start to add in the rainforest sounds, and then the final sound, which is the rainforest sound. So users can just save any of these intermediate as a sound object, same thing, or they can add the final output as the object as well. One important thing to note is that any of these can be used as a source again. So for example, I just sent the final rainforest audio sample as the source audio, or I can use it intermediate. All
right, so here we have our backbeat we generated, and we have additional rings that we could toggle on and off. So we're gonna add a ring, and we're gonna add this bubble sound. So we place it on our starting beat, and then we activate the ring. From here now, we're gonna start activating rings of sounds that we've generated using Play-Doh.
So that sound is the intermediate form, morphed.
That's time.
Perfect timing. Thank you.